Hey everyone, I'm David GEISLER from the Technophiles podcast, and I'm very, very excited because today I am joined by my niece Quinn. Quinn, how are you?
Good.
You doing well?
Yes.
So I'm actually so excited that you're here today because you know that I have this show that I do, and it's like a YouTube channel. And I was thinking that a lot of my listeners that listen to the show or look at our videos on YouTube, I kind of think they're the kind of people that want to know about Star Wars. So today we are talking about episode 1, 2, and 3. Now, how did you learn about Star Wars?
Well, I learned it with my Uncle Dave down here talking to me, and we're watching it all in a row now. We're waiting for episode 8 to come out this Christmas, and that's it.
That's great. Well, I tell you how it kind of all started for me is last Christmas, I got a surprise Christmas gift from you, actually. It was this Star Wars Lego kit right here. Do you want to hold it? We put it together about a year ago, and I didn't even know that you liked Star Wars, but you got it for me, and I was so excited. What made you want to get that gift for me, if I may?
Well, I thought I liked Star Wars, and the first time I was going to watch Star Wars, it made me feel happy, and I saw a guy that was very cute. And
had you seen any of the Star Wars movies when you decided to get me that gift?
No, I have not, but I know that I like Star Wars now. It's just that I like all the characters in Star Wars. I like all the good guys, not the bad guys. It's just that it's so intense.
I was so excited that you were excited about Star Wars, and I asked your parents' permission. I said, what if I watch all 7 movies with Quinn and Kira? And that's what we've done, isn't it true? So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to make a little episode here, because I think the people that are watching right now, they may want to learn about what these stories are all about, right?
Yeah, but I think that the people want to know all about Star Wars, and they might want to watch Star Wars, and that's why we're telling them.
So how do you feel about Star Wars in general?
Well, I feel like it's really cool to me, because it's all the fights. That's really intense to me, because I like it. I like all Star Wars movies. If there's a 10 and a 9.
Yeah. Wow. If they were to do an episode 9 and an episode 10, you'd keep watching?
And even 100.
Episode 100. That'll be the day. Okay, Queenie, I have the trailer queued up here. It's whatever the trailer is on the iTunes store, because that's how we watch these movies was through the I guess you could say the Apple movie store or whatever. So let's watch this, and we'll just watch it. Sound good? All right, cool. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
It's too quiet. It makes me sad.
Oh, really?
May the Force
Long time
be
ago.
with
There's Yoda.
Oh, I like that guy with the green lightsaber. It's really
I've
cute.
encountered divergence in the
He's
Force.
really cute.
Qui-Gon Jinn?
The boy is
Interesting.
dangerous.
Him.
Is he
No,
to become a
Wait,
Jedi?
him.
Yes.
Obi-Wan? Young Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
Always two there are.
Cool.
A master and an apprentice.
And Darth
You
Maul.
have been well trained. They will be no match for you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That's what Han Solo says. I have a bad feeling about this.
Space travel sounds rather perilous.
How did that trailer make you feel?
Well, it made me feel kind of sad and, good.
Okay.
Well, the first time Anakin left his mom, it made me feel bad for him because he'll never see her again.
He doesn't know if he'll see her again, yeah. Well, let's talk about episode
Okay.
1 a little bit. How does it? What are some of the main things that happen in episode 1 that you can remember?
I think that Anakin lived with this little bee thing, and I forgot his name.
Well, we do have a couple characters. In the beginning of the movie, we meet Qui-Gon Jinn, which is the guy with the long hair, the Jedi, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Qui-Gon Jinn is cute, huh? Cool. That's cool. I wouldn't expect that. I would expect that you'd have maybe more of a crush on Obi-Wan Kenobi or something. Or are they both cute?
They're both cute.
My goodness. My goodness. So we meet Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, then we meet Princess Amidala. Let's talk about her a little bit.
Well, she's the... Let's talk about Padme.
Padme? Padme and Princess Amidala are the same person, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right.
So, I think Padme, Darth Vader's wife.
Mm-hmm. Not yet, though, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how did you feel about the pod race? Do you remember that? The big fat...
Oh, yeah.
So what happens there?
So, this bad guy came and, broke in a piece off of, Darth Vader's ship.
Sebulba did, yes.
Sebulba did. And I felt real bad.
Yeah. So Anakin's ship, his pod, starts to break, and does he get out of it? What happens?
Well, I think he just deals with it, but I think he just wanted to, win.
Sebulba, he's like a cheater. He
Yeah,
cheated at the race, didn't he?
He's a cheater because he's a cheater. Let's talk about, Darth Vader.
You want to talk about Darth Vader a little bit? That's okay, sure.
So, his teacher, the Emperor taught him to be bad, and he was really bad about the lightning, because the Emperor told him that he wanted to be bad, and now he said, now he's bad. Now Darth Vader died, and that made me feel sad.
What's something that you had a question about in episode 1? Maybe I could answer it.
Well,
Oh, there was Jar Jar Binks in episode 1. How'd you feel about him?
Jar Jar Binks was super cool.
He was super cool.
There's towns down in the water, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi went down in this water, and they had this kind of things that they put on the nose and the mouth.
Yeah, help
so
them
they
think.
can breathe.
Yeah.
Because they need to go answer something to the
They were the Gungans down there. Those guys were
Gungans.
called the Gungans, yeah.
Gungans. The leader of the Gungans, they had to say something to it.
So they decided that they would fight the war against the all the big robots at the end.
Yeah.
And so what happened there? There's
Well-
a bunch of robots and a bunch of Gungans. And let's talk about that battle at the end a little bit.
Well, that thing that goes around the people,
The blue shield thingy?
Yeah, the blue shield.
Mm-hmm.
It came and covered it, and the bad guys came and shooted it. It did nothing to it.
Now, while Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, they meet Darth Maul. Remember that moment where the door opens up and he has a special lightsaber? What happens to Darth Maul's lightsaber?
Well, it has two sides to fight, and he's really good.
The spikes?
The spikes, he was very bad, and then somehow this red thing came up, and it was really strong. Obi-Wan was in there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So Darth Maul is fighting. Obi-Wan gets trapped inside that portal thingy, and it's only Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul fighting for a while. And do you remember what happens? Darth Maul fights Qui-Gon, fight, and then Qui-Gon Jinn. And Obi-Wan's like, no! And then the door opens and Obi-Wan comes in, and then Darth Maul and Obi-Wan are like, and then they fight, and Obi-Wan's hanging from inside that pit, and then Darth Maul's like, and then all of a sudden Obi-Wan feels for Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber. He jumps up, grabs the lightsaber, and slices Darth Maul in half.
Yeah, that's really sad. And I feel really bad for Obi-Wan.
You feel bad for Obi-Wan during the Darth Maul fight? Tell me about that.
Because Darth Maul killed his Jedi.
His teacher, right?
Like his teacher Jedi.
Yeah, Qui-Gon. Now, when these characters die in the movies, are they dying in real life? That's just a story.
No, they're pretending.
Yeah, okay. At the end of this movie, when everybody's celebrating, the war is over and everything's good, and Padme's giving awards to Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi and all of that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, it makes me feel happy because then I forgot.
It's okay. Why don't we watch episode 2 trailer, episode 3 trailer, and we'll just have a discussion about what happens in these 3 movies. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Uncle Dave,
Yes.
this is like right here, a foot.
Is it fitting you kind of weird?
Yeah. It's right here. It's
Oh, here it goes.
It's right here. It feels weird.
If you'll excuse me. I hate it when he does that.
What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of the Dark Lord of the Sith?
There aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic. We're keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
You are the most gifted Jedi I have ever met.
You're not all powerful.
Well, I should be.
Everything is going as planned. Begun. The Clone War has.
What are you doing? If this is such a drag.
Shall we watch the third?
Yes.
This is where the fun begins. Another happy landing.
The end of the war is near. Soon I will have a new apprentice.
I'm not the Jedi I should be. I want more.
Leave everything else behind while we still can.
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
You were the chosen one!
Rise, Lord Vader.
Well, it couldn't possibly be as bad as all that.
Okay, so my goodness, we just saw a lot of stuff happen, didn't we? What did it feel like watching those trailers?
Well, it felt like it was really good. And I think Anakin was very bad. And I think Padme loved him. She said something to him that they'll never do.
What's that?
Well, Anakin told her that he was going to run away. And I thought that was not okay. They left Darth Vader at the planet with Padme because Darth Vader had to be by her because I think she did not want to be alone.
How do you feel about Padme and Anakin falling in love?
Well, it made me feel good.
Yeah.
Because I liked the part where Anakin pretend he was dead. I liked that
Anakin
part.
pretended he was dead?
Yeah,
Which part?
I saw a part that he was riding an animal and he was pretending.
Oh, on their date in episode 2. Yeah, he's like, oh, and then she came and he goes, oh, no, no. Do you think that when characters in Star Wars movies fall in love with each other, is that cool or gross, or how does that make you feel? Good? You like the love stories?
Well, I think kissing.
What's that?
Kissing.
The kissing? Is the kissing okay in Star Wars? What, Cool, very exciting. What's more exciting, the kissing or the space battles?
Space battles.
Space battles. Space battles are more exciting than the kissing. So, if you were to be in Star Wars yourself as a character, what would you say to Anakin?
If I was his mom, then I would say, Anakin, do not be a bad guy. Don't leave me. Then I'll be with you. And I'll see if you're bad or good. Don't treat me like bad.
Now, if Anakin were to talk to you in Star Wars and you had advice for him as his friend, what would you say, you think?
I'll say that, Anakin, don't be a bad guy.
Yeah.
I hope you would not be a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about the Emperor?
Yeah, absolutely. We can talk about the Emperor.
Well, the Emperor told him to be bad, and Padme never know that, and he sent him to make a choice. And then Obi-Wan said, "You're the chosen one. I thought you were like a brother to me." That made me feel really good, bad.
Like it's a complicated emotion, because it's good, because it's nice to know that Obi-Wan Kenobi cared about Anakin, but it's sad because he's disappointed. And Anakin wants to do good things, I think. He's a strong guy, but he lets the Emperor kind of talk him into doing bad things, huh? Say, let's talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi a little bit in these movies. He's interesting because he's younger in these movies,
He's
isn't
really younger.
Yeah.
Well, when he's young, he kind of trains Anakin.
Yeah.
And that made him feel bad that he chose the bad side.
Is there a lesson to be learned through Anakin's actions?
Well, I think Obi-Wan liked him to be nice. And I think that Emperor and Obi-Wan was fighting over him. Because he might want it to be good, bad. Because I wanted him to switch good. Because he made a choice to be bad and save Padme. But that did not actually work because she died. And then the Emperor told him that you killed her. Then at the end of the movie, Padme has like twin babies that are named Princess Leia and Luke, and they're twins and they're the same age and they came out at the same time.
That's absolutely true. You're absolutely right.
And then she dies.
Would you recommend people see it?
Yes.
And why?
Because we're teaching them like about Star Wars, and I know it's really fun to watch with our Uncle Daves or our moms and dads or our grandma and grandpas.
Yeah. What's
like
your favorite thing about watching a Star Wars movie?
Well, I like watching 2 Star Wars movies with my Uncle Dave.
With me? Cool. Any last things you want to say about the story of Anakin becoming Darth Vader? You're all good? Thank you so much, dear.